Hey there. Is your brain a circus with no ringmaster? You're juggling emails, daydreams, and a random craving for tacos, all before breakfast. Total chaos, right? I've been there, lost in the fog, but your brain is not broken. You just need a system to tame it. I'm Lydie Jean, and today I'm sharing 4 brain-based hacks to rewire your mind for calm, focus, and flow. No productivity robots vibe here. Just simple shifts to take back control. You miss your alarm and bam, your day is a mess. Studies show 75% of us drown in overwhelm. But these hacks, they are your ladder to the 25% who thrive. Let's dive right in. Your brain craves predictability, not because it's dull, but because it saves energy. Imagine a thermostat, set it right, and it hums along. Keep fiddling, your mental bill skyrockets. Structure works the same, creates patterns to free up energy for what you really love, like creating, dreaming, thriving. Without it, studies warn of spiking cortisol, decision fatigue, and mental clutter. Feel the mess? So you just need an anchor. The 4 hacks that we're going to talk about today are simple shifts to calm the storm and unlock focus. Let's get started with hack number 1, the morning anchor. Every day needs a non-negotiable starting line. That's your morning anchor. For years, my mornings were a disaster. Picture me barely awake, sucked into a scrolling vortex, swiping through social media, games on my phone, anything to dodge the day. Working from home, yes, it does provide some kind of freedom, but it did trap me. I would shuffle from my bed to my desk in my pajamas, check my emails like a zombie, then collapse back into watching Netflix, drowning in guilt for ignoring my dreams. My mind was a swamp, thick with fog, no path forward. I promised myself time and time again that I would change, but nothing really stuck until one tiny shift. Now, what I do, I wake up between 4:30 and 7 a.m., but that's just me. That's whenever my body is ready. But here's the thing, before my eyes fully open, I whisper to myself, I am an unrepeatable miracle. Just that makes me smile because it's kind of funny. But that smile, even if it's forced, it helps. After that, I get up, and as I'm stretching or heading to the bathroom, I often will repeat to myself, today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be a great day. Or I also hum a song. I often have some kind of fun song, but my favorite one is that one. I am blessed. I am blessed. I will stop singing right now, but if you know the lyrics, like every day of my life, I am blessed, etc. It's a great song. So the point is that this is it. That's the hack. No pressure at all, just intention. And why does this work? It's because this ritual tells my brain we have begun. So affirmations really prime your prefrontal cortex to focus, cutting morning fog in seconds. It's like a lighthouse piercing the haze. Your mind finds its way. Consistency, not motivation, is the key. Pick one intentional act, say it, sing it, do it daily. Watch the drift fade and your day become yours again. Ready for hack number 2? Hack number 2, visual blocking. Visual blocking means, and that's probably my favorite sentence in this whole script, silencing the noise so your brain can breathe, okay? We are going to explain this. So imagine writing a novel in Times Square. And if you've been to New York, it's quite busy. So let me paint the picture. Flashing billboards, honking taxis, tons of tourists everywhere. And of course, don't forget the rats that are running by the garbages. So good luck thinking straight and writing your novel or whatever you're writing, because your brain is way too busy. So when your brain is battling a cluttered desk every day, 47 browsers open on that laptop of yours, your phone pinging, etc. Well, this chaos is not good for us. My desk, I must confess, is often a war zone. So half-written scripts, I have notebooks and sticky notes everywhere. Leftover snack wrappers, maybe a cup of coffee, water bottles, and so forth. And yes, I am guilty of having a million tabs open. And so oftentimes, 1 minute I'm writing, the next I'm picking up a song to play or looking at some app, just scattered all over the place. So my brain was a runaway train and I was barely hanging on. And this is the deal. Everything your eyes see, your brain is actually trying to process. Your brain is trying to help you, but the clutter is chaos. So I started to block it. So I had to schedule one task at a time for myself. For example, 5 to 6, we are meditating or exercising. Then we're going to be writing and nothing else. If we're doing thumbnails, that's all we're doing. The phone needs to go on airplane mode when we're editing or designing or creating. And let's not even go and talk about all the different AI tools. There are so many. And every day it seems like I discover more, but sometimes I just have to stop and say, no, we're only using this one tool. So it's not perfection, but I am lowering the noise like a captain steering through a neon storm to calm waters. You need to clear the deck and then focus will flow in. This actually saves hours of mental gridlock. So try it. Close one tab, mute one notification, tidy up one desk corner. Small steps, but big reward and bigger clarity. Let's hit hack number 3, the 2-minute reset rule. Ever have one tiny hiccup like a spilled coffee and then your day is kind of ruined? The 2-minute reset rule stops that chaos cold. So, for example, I have 2 Yorkies, Bentley and Soka. They're adorable, but they are focus wreckers. So I could be deep in some kind of work. I'm in a flow state and then they start barking like there's fire in the house or something. My brain then slams the brakes and instead I just take the opportunity to pause for 2 to 5 minutes and reset. A reset is simple. It could be deep breath, barefoot walk outside, standing in the sun for a couple of moments, even just dancing to your favorite jam, shaking your body physically, just 2 minutes of presence. This is a pattern break. So it interrupts the emotional spiral, resetting your nervous system, and this saves really hours of stress. For structure, I use often a Pomodoro timer. It's an app, gives you 25 minutes of focused work, then followed by a 5-minute break. So it keeps my scattered brain on track like a compass. It's not about perfection. Tiny resets keep your momentum alive. Next time you're derailed, try one of these hacks. The last hack number 4, is the Sunday forecast. If you don't plan, life plans for you. The Sunday forecast fixes that. I used to jot on every college notebook. One of my favorite quotes actually. Fail to plan equal plan to fail. So without a plan, your week's a runaway horse. For example, last Monday, I overslept, skipped my morning ritual, got buried in emails, and by Wednesday, I was a frazzled mess, snapping at my Yorkies and the hubby, stress eating gummy bears, etc. My week was a tangled forest, no path in sight, just stumbling through thorns. So instead, on Sundays, I try to take about 10 minutes to reflect on my week. For example, what drained me? What do I want to feel next week? Then I design my week around that, not guilt or endless to-dos, but how I want to feel. I grab my colorful planner and I jot a few intentional choices of exactly what I want to accomplish. Weekly planning creates a mental map. It strengthens your brain's executive function, cuts the decision fatigue. So one 10-minute session keeps me grounded week after week, saving days of overwhelm. Pick a day, reflect, plan for yourself. Because if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Let's wrap this up. 4 brain-based hacks to rewire your mind for calm, focus, and flow. So, start your day with a morning anchor to cut the fog fast. Clear the noise with visual blocking to save mental energy. Reset in 2 minutes to stop stress spirals. Plan your week with a Sunday forecast to stay grounded. Small shifts, huge results. Pick one hack and try it tomorrow. Drop a comment. Which hack's your vibe, or what's your focus struggle? I read every single one of your comments. If this sparks something, like, subscribe, and join our tribe for more ways to unleash your unrepeatable you. I'm Lydie Jean. See you next time.